Hello everyone. In this short video, I'm going to explain the processes or the steps of writing a paragraph, or any piece of writing can be written in these steps. Okay, so uh, as you can see, uh, the 6 steps of writing process. Read about the writing process. These are the steps you will practice in this book. Okay, this is for a typical book which is entitled this specific academic writing from paragraph to essay. I found these 6 steps important. That is why I just wanted you to pay attention to them while you are writing. Okay, so let us begin with these 6 steps of writing process. Process writing, when we write, we do more than just put words together to make sentences. It means that when we write, we do not only write down words together in order to make sentences, but we do other things. We do much more than this. Good writers go through several steps to produce a piece of writing. So if you are after being a good writer, you should follow some steps that are taken by the professional writers. Okay, the steps are divided into 3, I think, 3 parts. Okay, the first 3 steps are one part, which are all the 3 first steps are put under the name pre-writing. This is the first 3 steps. Okay, pre-writing steps are the following. Before you write, you should do the following. Okay, before you write, you should do these 3. Okay, so the 3 points that you should do are as follows. The first one is step 1. Choose a topic. You should have a topic. Choose a topic before you write. Your teacher gives you a specific assignment or some ideas of what to write about. So you should have a topic in order to write about. This is the first important pre-writing step. If not, choose your topic yourself. So if the teacher does not give you the topic, you can choose a topic. So there must be a specific topic in your mind when you want to, that you want to write about. The second step is called gather ideas. You should collect as much information as possible about a topic that you are about to write about. Okay? When you have a topic, think about what you will write about that topic. For example, you have sports. So sports is a topic that you have. You should gather as much information as possible about sports. Step number 3, organize. Organize your topic. Organize is the third step. In this step, you should decide which of the ideas you want to use and where you want to use them. You should organize your ideas. The opinions that you gathered should be organized. You should decide where to put them together. Choose which idea to talk about first. You should make an order. You should organize them in order. Which to talk about next. So you should order your ideas. These are the first 3 pre-writing steps. Okay, these are done. Okay, just one moment. These are done. Okay, this, and this. So the second important step is drafting. Drafting is the second, which includes so after after you organized your ideas, you should start writing, okay? You should start writing your paragraph or essay or term paper or research paper. This is, as I told you at the very beginning, these steps are applicable to all the types, to all the forms of writing, okay? So you can apply this to your, okay? So step 4, write. Write your paragraph or essay from start to finish. So you should begin up to the end. You should write down everything. Use your notes about your ideas and organization. So you should follow that. You should apply the first 3. You should put down what you have gathered, what you have organized, okay, in the form of writing. So these 2 steps are done. The first part, the pre-writing and the drafting. After you wrote down everything, after you finished writing, so comes the last 2 steps. The last 2 steps, okay. The last 2 steps are step number 5 and step number 6. Step number 5 tells you or asks you to helps you to revise, review structure and content. You review the grammar, you review the meaning of your sentences, you review everything here in this step, okay? You revise, you review what you have written, okay? This is very important. So check what you have written, read your writing silently to yourself or aloud, perhaps to a friend. So you should write, you should read what you have written to your own self or to your friend, to one of your friends. Look for places where you can add more information. You should check in your writing. You should find gaps and you should fill the gaps up, okay? And check to see if you have any unnecessary information. If there is a gap, you should fill it. If there is additional information that you have provided, you should omit them, okay? So these are important things to take into consideration when you are writing, okay? So ask a classmate to exchange texts with you. So you should exchange, you should revise, you should give over your, you should hand over your writing to your friend, and you should take his own writing and his or her writing, and you should compare your writings. You should revise your each other's writing, okay? Your classmate reads your text and you read his or hers, okay? This is what I told you. Getting the a reader's opinion is a good way to know if your writing is clear and effective. So it means that if you take the feedback from your friend, is an effective way to check whether an applicable in a practical way in order to know whether your writing is good or not, okay? Learning to give opinions about other people's writing helps you to improve your own writing. This is what the writer means, okay? After you learn it to take and give opinions to others and from others, it gives you the opportunity to improve your own writing, okay? You may want to go on to step 6 now and revise the structure and content of your text before you proofread it, okay? This is the first, the last step but one, okay? Rewriting is very important again, which is the sixth step in writing. You should rewrite what you have written. Again, revise and structure and content. Use your ideas from step 5 to rewrite your text. making improvements to the structure and content. You should improve, you should change, you should have changes here in this step. You might need to explain something more clearly. You might have found that after you revised with your friend, you might have found that there are some, let us say, places in where you were not successful, so you should clarify more. The ideas, the details should be added if necessary. You may even need to change your organization so that your text is more logical. You should organize the ideas more and more. Together, steps 5 and 6 can be called editing. So these two steps, step 5, review structure and content, and step 6, proofreading, or this step, proofread. These two together can be called what? Can be called editing. So you may call these two steps editing. Okay. Proofread. Read your text again. After you wrote it, you should read your text again. This time, check your spelling and grammar and think about the words you have chosen to use. So you should do two things. You should think of the grammar, if there's any grammatical mistake, if there's any spelling mistake. And then if you have a wrong word or a weak form of a word, if you have a bad vocabulary, if your vocabulary is not advanced or it is not what the English people use, you should revise these things. So you should change. Finally, in rewriting, you should make final corrections. After you proofread your text, you should do the following: make final corrections. Check that you have corrected the errors. If you found any mistake or any error, you should correct them. You discovered in steps 5 and 6 and make any other changes you want to make. Now your text is finished. So after you follow these 6 steps, in this case, you come to the end of your writing, okay? Steps 5 and 6 can be repeated as many times as possible. So you can repeat these 2 steps, okay? Okay, and this. Thank you very much.